Bassarath believes West Indies white ball stars can strengthen West Indies test team. My viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Couple days ago or one day ago, I did a video, guys, where I give you guys a potential or a plain living that we saw the fans or people publishing an article that they believe that should be a part of West Indies test team, right, my people? Well, this was not coming from just a random people, guys, right? We are hearing now from Bassarath believes that the West Indies T20 stars are what they are eyeing in order to play in the test team. Right, my people? So you see, you never sometime when you see some things floating around, guys, there's a bigger reasons why it is floating around, because some of the time some of them leak it to the media, and some media just formulate their own opinion on it. You understand? But Bassarath is confirming that the T20 stars, they're looking towards them to strengthening the West Indies test team. So what's that simply saying, guys? It's simply saying that they're expecting Puran, guys like T20 stars like Rutherford, them guys, Evan Lewis, them, and all of those guys in order to make their test debut, or they want them to make their test debut. But it's not going to be something where it's going to just say, all right, make your test debut and that's it. No. A lot of things is going to have to be set in place. You understand? But we're going to quote a little article to you guys that you guys can get a full understanding of what Bassarath is saying, right, my people? So let me hear a couple minutes, right? T20 to test. Bassarath, West Indies Vice President, said white ball stars can strengthen West Indies test team. Can the West Indies T20 stars revive test cricket in the region? Well, the Vice President, Azim Bassarath, hinted that the top 20 players could make red ball cricket more competitive, but he emphasized that the strategy to improve the test team's performance rests with newly appointed all-format coach Darren Sammy. So when you hear me come, guys, and did the video where I tell you that Darren Sammy is an asset placed in order to bridge the gap between West Indies test players and T20 and ODI players, I was right when I told you guys that. Now we are hearing that the vice president is confirming that's the only reason that they elect Sammy to be the head coach of the test team as well. So when you hear people like Dujan come out and said that if Darren Sammy in the next 1 or 2 years are not being able to get the stars like Nicholas Puran and those guys into the test team, then he should retire, or then he should be fired. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scene, guys, that we are not being able to privilege to really get to know as yet. But these guys are senior players, so they have support in the board and people around, so they can get the information quicker than us, right? So let's continue. Fielding questions from Andre Baptiste and 195 or I-95.5 FM radio on Friday in Trinidad, people. Bassarath was asked if CWI is trying to get Nicholas Puran, Shimran Hetmyer, Ravman Powell and other T20 players to play test cricket. He said, "Have you all sat down with them? Has there been any discussion?" Baptiste asked. Well, Bassarath didn't shy away from answering people. He said he made his opinion on the matter clear, stating that is a decision for the coach to speak to the players and get them. But you can just imagine if those same players you call play on a test team, don't you think we can challenge any international team in the world, even in the Australia and England? Well, it is a work in progress, and let us hope at the end of this project we can see some, if not all of them, said Bassarath. So as I said, my people, Darren Sammy appointment as tested coach was a strategy by CWI. You understand? They knew what they were doing, and that's the plan was in the pipeline a long time ago. It's just the fact that they needed to announce him as head coach in order to implement those plans or to put the plan into practice or into display, So we feel it to for Andre Coley still, but he was just not fit to include in this plan of strengthening West Indies test team or to compete in West Indies, compete with West Indies T20 stars like Darren Sammy who have won World Cup for us and with the coaching role. Understand? Alright, let's see. Sammy's strategy for Test cricket revival in the Caribbean is yet to be publicized. Or publicly, revealed, but should I say publicly revealed, guys, because them are live funny. Publicly revealed, but he has already had an impact as T20 and ODI coach. Under Sammy's leadership, West Indies have risen from 9th to 5th in the T20 ranking with 20 wins from 35 matches, including home series win against England, India, and South Africa. The one-day international side has also won 4 of their 7 bilateral series under the 40-year-old former Windies all-rounder. He has been the white ball coach since 2023 and will replace Andre Coley as test coach for the upcoming World Test Championship cycle, which begins with a home series against Australia in June. Right? The recurring issue with getting players to commit to Test cricket is the congested calendar, all right, of T20 franchise tournaments, which offer players healthy payday outside of representing their respective national side. And we already know that people that they're going to get more money in the T20 format, right? Apart from the scheduling conflicts, Test cricket requires a different approach to batting and bowling. It demands more patience, and one could assume a higher level of fitness and stamina, with players possibly spending hours at the crease and days in the field, right? That is where their real test will come from, said Bassarath. Some of them T20 players said some time ago that they want to play test cricket, and we want them to do so also. So there is some players who has already shown motion or shown interest in wanting to play test cricket for West Indies, my people. So it's not something where it's just happening like this, guys. People already show interest wanting to play test cricket. He continued, so let us see if the coach can influence them and get them to come and play test cricket. I am very heartened whenever I hear those superstars say they want to play test cricket. We are hoping that Darren will pull through and get some of them to come and put on the white clothes, get on the field and play a few test matches for the West Indies. Asked if he felt extra money would do the trick in terms of encouraging T20 players to play the longer version of the game, Bassarath said, I don't think the players will make that request. What kind of foolish talk about the player don't make requests? Come on, who would turn down a lot of money? Come on, is there any saint in this world who will turn down a lot of money unless you're already rich and you're just playing for fun? But right now, the modern day cricketers, the more money they have, the happier they will live after retire from cricket. So Bassarath, maybe just brushing across that question, but let's continue. I think they have the pride and passion to represent West Indies when they are in a series, and you speak to the players, you feel it oozing out of them. The passion they have to play for West Indies, he noted. I am quite certain that if you speak to them, I am of the opinion they are going to come sometime or the other to play test cricket, but money will not be important for them at that stage, Bassarath summarized. Oh boy. Honestly, people, I'm not agreeing with Bassarath. Money make the world walk. But honestly, people, leave your thoughts down below, my people. Big up on yourself, alright?